Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my 1 hour flipping challenge. Today we're going to be revisiting a topic that we did before, and that is flipping the top 100 items, the top 100 most traded items, I should say. And it was really popular, and people really enjoyed the last one, so I thought I'd do another one. Again, we're just going to be taking the top 100 items right off the RuneScape website, and we're just going to be restricted to flipping those. Lots of options. It's going to be a lot of quick flips, not huge margins, but it's going to be interesting and a lot more entertaining to watch flips just fly by. And we're going to be starting with 30 mil today. Alright, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Okay guys, so we have 30 mil in our inventory, and yeah, let's get started. So I didn't come into this with much of a plan. I do have the top 100 items open here, and once again, this is going to be for the last month. So the items should be roughly the same, but we'll try to do some different ones. But again, moving down from the top, we will do Zolver Scales and Cannonballs. We do have a little bit more money than we had last time, so we'll be able to kind of have a couple more active flips at once. Now Zolver Scales are much cheaper than they were last time. 121 into 118. That's pretty good actually for Zolver Scales. Definitely going to do that. And the limit on Zolver Scales is 30k. That's a pretty good flip to start with. And we'll just take a few off the end again, just so that we don't actually hit the buying limit, so we can go recheck the item after, which is always useful. So we are going to be using GE Tracker for the buying limits, because I don't know them all off by heart, of course. So there we go. Cannonballs is going to be a 7k limit. Pretty good margin on there. So we'll do 6,900 at 197, and we're looking to get a 5 GP margin on Cannonballs, so not too bad. Okay, the Adamant Dart has a 4 GP margin, which is pretty good, and they do trade a lot. Now, the limit is, I can't remember now, looks like 11,000. So we'll go ahead and do some Adamant Darts, 156, and we'll just do 110k, I guess. Okay, Dragon Bones do have a 25 GP margin on them, which isn't too bad. We'll do 5k. They're a lot more expensive, but they do come through very quickly. If we go have a quick look at Dragon Bones on GE Tracker, looks like the limit is 7,500, and unfortunately GE Tracker is a little bit down right now, but we can still see the limits, luckily, and the bones are coming through pretty quickly. Okay, the Mithril Bar has a 20 GP margin on it, so we'll go ahead and do 4k Mithril Bars for now. We may have to bump up these other offers because they are not coming through. Adamant Darts and Cannonballs, well, we'll leave them in a little bit longer. Okay, Zolver Scales went up to 119, but that's totally fine. You don't usually get a 3 GP margin on Zolver Scales. It's not very likely, it's not impossible, but okay, we'll re-put that offer in, and we have the Adamant Bars, Adamant Darts and Dragon Bones are almost all the way through, and look at that, Zolver Scales are instantly bought 23,000 of them right away pretty well. So that's good, and let's just make sure we get all our offer slots filled before we start selling them off. Okay, the Law Rune has a 7 GP margin on it, which is extremely good. And all these Zolver Scales have come through at 119 each. And we're going to sell those off for 121, which will be a 60k profit. Not bad. Okay, Nature Runes have a 2 GP margin on it, which is pretty much all you can ever hope to get on Nature Runes, but they are extremely quick. And we'll do 10,000 of those. Now, we do have a couple offers that are nearly completed. Dragon Bones, I think it may have stopped coming through. We'll just recheck the margin here. 29.20. We'll just sell those off for 29.20 right now, and just let it settle down for a bit. Sometimes you just have to leave items for a bit. So 10.839 is what we're selling them for, and we bought them for 10.773. So about a 70k margin on those, so not too bad. And Raw Sharks actually have a really good margin on them as well. 765 into 778 or something like that. Now I'm not sure what the margin is, or the buying limit is on Sharks. We have enough for 10,000 anyway. Let's just have a quick look. Raw Sharks, 15,000. Interesting. Well, we cannot do that many, not even close. So we'll just do 6k for now. And yeah, looks good. Okay, all the Adamant Darts have come through for 157. And Adamant Darts, I think it's an 11k limit, so we should be able to check it one more time. 163. That's pretty good. Sell off for 163. So 1630 is what we're selling it for, and we bought it for 1570. That is a 60k profit off darts as well. The mithril bars have all come through, and I think we may go ahead and buy some more of these. We just didn't have enough at the time. 879 is what we can sell it for. That's really good. So 3516 is what we're selling it for, and we bought it for 3404. So that is 112k profit roughly. And we did sell off all the dragon bones. Now I'm not sure if I should buy more of these mithril bars or more dragon bones. We're gonna have to see. But these cannonballs aren't actually buying, so we'll just pull that out now to give us a little more space. And I think we're gonna buy more mithril bars because that is a very good margin. 879, and let's just see if they sell for the same price. Yeah, looks good. And what was the limit on mithril bars again? 10,000. So we could go ahead and do 6k of these minus a little bit. And we're going to put another flip in for dragon bones quickly. It sells about a 15 GP margin on it, which isn't too bad. Okay, all of the adamant darts have sold, pretty much all one go. So for 163. And yeah, I think that was a 60k profit there, so pretty good. And we've also bought all the nature runes for 228. Now, hopefully we can still get a 2 GP margin on nature runes, which isn't amazing, but that's still an easy 20k. 230, yep, still 2 GP. And mithril darts actually managed to get a 3 or 4 GP margin on these, and they're extremely cheap. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's a 30 or 40k profit right there. And we still have 1.4 mil left, but I think we'll just leave it for now. Okay, all our raw sharks came through just a second later for 766 each. And this item, I believe, did actually have a pretty nice margin for the price. So 4668 is what we're selling them for, and we bought them for 4596. So just a 60k margin, but that's pretty good for raw sharks. Okay, so we've sold off all of the raw sharks, and I think we'll definitely go ahead and buy another bit of those. The limit I think was 10, no, it was 15,000. I remember that was a very extremely high amount for what I thought it was. So I think we'll go ahead and buy another 10,000 then if we can. 765 and a 779. That's still a very good margin. Gonna go buy 10,000 of these minus a bit. Ooh, we don't actually have enough for that. Let's do another 9,000, that's fine. And we'll pretty much have hit the limit then. And then we have our dragon bones coming through. And I guess we've done 7,500 of these so far. So I think we have another 2,500 we could do if we wanted to. 29.19. Probably only going to get 20 or 30k off of this. 7,300 is what we're selling it for. And we bought it for... Actually? Yeah, actually, never mind. That's only about a 30k profit. So not terrible. Okay, all of the mithril bars have sold off, which is extremely exciting. 878 is what we sold them for, so 3512. And we bought them for, I don't know, I think it was over, down here, 512k profit off that. That is extremely good. And we have another 6k mithril bars almost all the way through. And look at this, isn't this just satisfying? Everything's coming through reasonably quickly. You can see I can sit here and just watch it. I don't have to go anywhere, I don't have to wait. I'm literally just watching all these offers coming through at once, and it's beautiful. Okay, U-Logs actually have a 7 GP margin on them as well. Now I don't know we'll have to quickly check the limit for U-Logs. Luckily, most of these high volume items, the limit has been published. 12k on U-Logs. And yeah, we'll probably just do, not quite, we'll do 10k we'll do for now. Mithril bars have come through. And we are looking to sell them off again for 878 as a wonderful margin. 878. So 5264. And we bought them for 5102, so that's 160k profit off mithril bars. That's great. Okay, all the raw sharks have come through. I think we may have hit the limit on this one. Or we're just kind of unlucky. But either way, we'll just pull it out. We're only missing like 3. Let's just check if we can recheck the margin here. No, so we did hit the limit. So we'll just have to assume that our last offer is correct. And that was for 778 is what we're selling them for. So we're selling them for pretty well 7 mil. And we bought them for 68.90, so that's 110k profit off of raw sharks. That's really nice. Oh, look, instantly sold pretty well. So that's awesome. Pull that out. Okay, law runes are all through for 191. Now, it's been a while since we checked the margin. Let's see if... Oh, shit. Oh, no, we're good. 197. That is really good. 197. We sell them for 1970, and we bought them for 1910, so a 60k profit. Easily on runes, which is awesome. Okay, oak planks have a 7 GP margin on them as well. We'll just do another 10k of these. Let's see what the limit is quickly. Oak planks. I think they're 11k, 13k. So yeah, we'll do 13k then, why not? Okay, we need to readjust a couple things here. Dragon bones have not come through in a while. We do have another 2,500 of those we could flip if we wanted to. Dragon bones. Well, they drop down a bit. Oh, okay, no, only by 1 GP, that's fine. So 29.18. And you logs are through for 362. And we're selling them for 368. That is 6 GP, pretty good. And a free to play item to boot as well. And Dragon Bones are pretty well instantly sold off. There we go. Another good item is the Ruby Bolt E. Very good margin there. Yeah, we'll do 11,500 of these. Why not? For about 4 mil. Looks good. Okay, I think we're going to pull out the Mithril Darts. For one, it kind of looks like we had to bind them, even though I'm not sure if we did. But either way, they're coming through reasonably slowly, so we'll go ahead and try to sell them off. Now, did we actually have to bind them here? Ooh, okay, we did. Alright, I'd say let's sell these for 60. Alright, so we're just pre-checking the Mithril Bar because none have come through, and we noticed that it has crashed quite a bit. I don't really know why this could have happened, but we'll just try for one to start just by selling them for what we bought them for. So for a net loss of 0 would be nice, but we're not sure if we're going to get that or not. Okay, so to help make more room, I went and rechecked the Zollar scale margin, and it had dropped to, well, what we bought it for. So we probably made 50%, on 50% of the scales we made a 2 GP margin, and on the rest we broke even. So not too bad, I guess probably 20 or 30k on that. Okay, so we bought all the oak planks pretty well anyway. 12,802 of them for 492 each. Now what can we sell them for? 497, so a 5 GP margin on that will be about 60k. So 63.63, and we bought them for 62.98. So yeah, about 65k margin, so not too bad. Okay, there we go. The Mithril bars have started to come through, which is awesome. I know we're just going to break even on these, but unfortunately, we're not going to profit. But we didn't lose any money because we could have lost 120k off that. So that's kind of nice to see. Alright, I'm just getting rid of these nature runes because they're taking up space. I don't know why they're taking so long to sell the last little bit, but that's okay. It's a 10 GP margin. It's not great, but that's still going to be 40k. And we'll leave that until we find another item that might work better. Now, we did want to do battle staves, and they are really expensive for how quickly they sell anyway. So, where'd it go? Battle staves are like 8 or 9k each, so 89.38, but they trade a lot, so the total 88.54. But that's really good. Okay, never mind, abandon this. We need to get as much money in here as possible. Mithril bars have yet to come through. Law runes, and these are selling off. That's some money that we need there. Unfortunately, that's okay. So battle stabs 88.54. And we can afford 2,000 right now. And just look how quickly those are coming through. And we got 520 in like 3 seconds, 580. It's a very quick item. And this margin's really nice. That is a 60 or 70k margin. Or not K margin, but 60 or 70k we're going to get on that. And we're going to start just selling them off right away for 89.37. Because this margin changes a lot, so you really want to be on top of it. So off of these 2,000, we're going to get 168k we're going to make off of these 2,000 battle staves, assuming we can sell these quickly enough. Alright, so we have all the battle staves coming through already. We just got to sell them off for 89.37. Okay, and just like that, we have sold 1,402 of them, and we're going to take out all the money we can from anything that is sold whatsoever. And we're going to put more money into the battle staff. Alright, buy 2,000 more. Do we have enough? Oh, we did actually have enough for 2,000 more. And 89.35 is what they're selling for now. Okay, they pretty much all come through for 5,065k that we'll be able to put in our inventory. For each 1,000 we're flipping here, we're getting 100k, so that is insane. Law runes selling for 197. I'll deal with that in a second because the battle staffs are already coming through. We gotta keep on top of this. And we're gonna sell these for 89.34. That's another 100k if we flip all these. And we're dropping it down to 88.60. I think that actually has been, yeah, it's a little bit higher up now. Of course, the margin's going to be slimming down, but I mean, there's only a certain amount of time you can take advantage of an opportunity like this. So another 1,300 battle staffs we're going to try to buy, and we've already sold off the rest. So actually, we'll just go ahead and rechange this quickly. 2,500 battle staffs, let's go. Oak logs, or oak planks have all sold off. I think we still made a little bit of money off that. Okay, we sold off all the battle staffs for 89.34. That's, I mean, 50k worth of sold battle staffs there. 89.34, oh boy. Alright, that may have been the end of the gold rush there. Okay, we actually instantly sold those battle staffs for 89.34. So I don't think that's going to be... we'll pull most of this money out. Okay, I forgot we have actually cooked shark. I forgot about that entirely. I think the limit may be 10k on this one. But that'll be hopefully a quick flip because we only have 13 minutes left. So not a lot of time for this. But luckily, most of our important things have sold off. So we haven't really... And I don't think we've lost any money on a single flip. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, that's what I'd like to see. The raw sharks are already through. It only took like 30 seconds. And we're going to sell those off for 950. So that'll be an easy 50k. 950. Hopefully those can sell off quickly. And we just checked the margin on dragon bones. Why not? We have like another 2,500 we can do roughly. Let's do 2,400. And I mean, that'll be another 50, 60k. I mean, it all adds up pretty quick. And law runes have totally sold. Couldn't tell you how much we made on those. It was a bit of a clusterfuck, unfortunately. Okay, death runes have a 4 GP margin, but we don't have a lot of time, so I mean, fuck. We'll do 10,000. Hopefully we can actually buy these in time. I mean, they're, of course, a heavily traded item, but 10 minutes is only 10 minutes, unfortunately. Okay, so we only have 2 minutes left, but luckily we have sold off all the planks, which I wasn't sure if they were going to come through or not, and the dragon bones. Surprisingly, the sharks and death runes were the last to sell. Okay, guys, so we're finishing up the 1 hour of flipping the top 100 items. Death runes have come through. Sharks still haven't. I don't know, I guess they're dropping down, so we'll probably just instantly sell those for a moderate loss, but it's not a huge deal. We bought them for 944, so we'll lose about 50 or 60k on this last item. But I'm still pretty happy with how the hour went. If only we had been able to hold on to the battle staff margin for a bit longer. But that's okay. 2, 1, 0. So we're going to insta sell the sharks for 943. Okay, that's not a huge deal. So let's see how much we made off of 1 hour of flipping the top 100 items. Keep in mind, we didn't get any home runs. I mean, the battle staffs were good, but we mostly just consistent profits coming through, 30-40k in each flip. And yeah, let's see how much we made. Looks like 976k, so we're just shy of a mil, although probably put a mil in the title. But yeah, so really you can see how profitable high volume items can be. I know I had 30 mil to start with, and that is quite a lot for some of you, but a lot of these flips are doable even on lesser amounts of money, and it just goes to show you can make quite a bit in an hour of flipping these items. Plus it is really satisfying because you get to see the items coming in. You can actively be doing something, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the second attempt at this, and I will see you guys in the next video.